Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly love spread for all of my Sagittarius out there for the week of December 13th to the 19th. So let's get after. Okay, here we go. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Seven cards I need to see. Seven cards I need to see. What type of love or energy is coming towards my Sagittarius during the week of December 13th to the 19th? So the cards that I need to sick. Here we go. Feels great. Okay. All right. So first up, we got the Hierophant, which means that this represents a long-term committed relationship, possible marriage is what this person has on their brain here. Also, we got the King of Swords. So they've made the difficult decision. King of Swords, all about strength, okay? They've made what they consider a wise choice to make the difficult decision to pretty much let you know what's on their mind. And this is a person that you're already dealing with, okay? This is a person you're already in a relationship with here. We have the Six of Pentacles here. So this person, okay, they made a difficult decision to tell you, hey, listen, you know what? I think that we need to take this to the next level and talk about marriage. Okay, so that was a very difficult decision for them. But this person also is a very generous, courteous individual with their time, also with their pentacles, with their physical pentacles, with their money as well. A very charitable sort of individual. Now, with all that being said, though, there's something, this person thinks that there may be something kind of deceptive with the Moon card, something that they're not seeing. Some type of hidden peril, if you will. The reason that they think this is because you haven't really jumped at the opportunity to say, okay, let's take this to the next level. So this has got them feeling a little bit like, well, what else is going on here? Why aren't they really jumping at this opportunity to kind of take this thing to the next level here? I do feel as though you guys have been dating for a little bit, okay? And this person is like, hey, listen, I'm looking for that recognized victory here with this Six of Wands here. I want to meet your family. I want to meet your friends. And they may already have met your family and friends, but they want to kind of pretty much assert themselves as a staple of your life. Okay, so they really want to kind of jack things up, like really speed up the process here. And they want that recognized victory. They want to hold your hand in public. They don't want to keep anything on a DL. They don't want there to be any reason for anyone to even suspect that you guys aren't a couple. Okay, they want the full enriching experience of being in a relationship with you here. Also, we have the Lovers card here. So this person, believe that the guys have a very harmonious fit for one another, that you guys are kind of vibrating at the same level here. Some relationships, you can kind of tell that one person vibrates at one frequency and the other person vibrates at another, and though they're kind of opposites, but they attract one another, okay? And they form a perfect whole union. In this particular situation, also there are situations where people vibrate at the same energy, and sometimes it could, be problematic, but sometimes it could be a good fit for one another. And that's what this situation is. You guys, this person feels like you're kind of vibrating. All of the boxes are being checked except for the one box of you're ready to take this to the next level. And they're like, what's going on? Like, what's the hold up here? Okay. They want to do things in a new exploratory way. Page of Wands, exploratory energy. Again, taking things to the next level. A new way of thinking, a new way of presenting yourselves, a new way of carrying yourselves, new exploratory energy to see what happens with the horizon on the other front. So they kind of want to, do things differently than the way that you guys have been doing them. And finally, here we have the King of Pentacles. This person is very grounded, very down to earth, so a very logic-based, very rational individual, which is why they're having a hard time understanding like why things haven't progressed, because they're a very grounded, logic-based individual here. In addition here, this person also understands the importance of having a strong financial foundation here. And they're very finance driven as well. So this person is very, very logic based, very okay, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. That's why they're having a hard time understanding, hey, what's the hold up here? So, with that being said, let's see, what are the potential overall, what are the potential strengths of this potential union? What are the overall strengths of this potential union? What are the overall strengths of this potential union? What are the overall strengths of this potential union here? What are the overall strengths of this potential union here? How many cards you need to see? How many cards you need to see? How many cards do I need to see? There you go. All right. So here we go. Potential strengths of this situation. 5 of Pentacles. Someone is afraid of being left out in the cold, which it's that individual. Okay? So what are the overall strengths of this potential union here? The overall strengths of the potential union, since this individual, you have to go back to the question. Okay? Since this person is afraid of being left out in the cold, they're going to, even though they may not want to, they're going to kind of hang in there. To the bitter end with this situation, because they want to be in a relationship with you. Even if you're not willing to take it to the next level, they're like, okay, you don't want to take it to the next level? Okay. Well, let's see what we can do anyway. So that's what you're dealing with here. But that being said, also, we got the 8 of Swords. And this person absolutely feels like their hands are tied behind their back here. Their hands are tied behind their back. And they are afraid to get left out in the cold. So again, the reason that is the overall strength of this particular union here is because, hey, listen, they ain't going anywhere, because they even though they feel stuck, they're afraid to get left, but they're stuck as well. So, they're trying different ways to kind of try to convince you. What's good about this for you is that this person's going to be showering you with all kinds of attention, and really having those deep conversations is going to bring a lot of those, maybe that underlying stuff, that minutia, kind of bring it to the front. You guys are going to really have an opportunity to really explore and get into some deep conversations about the potential future of your relationship here. In addition here, you have the 3 of Cups here. So there's a lot of socializing that this person does with you as well here. Okay? So this also is telling me here is that, again, this is good or bad depending on how you look at it. What's your overall strength? We got the Devil card here. Devil card represents a situation where there's some type of opioid addiction. There's some type of alcoholism addiction, just an overall toxic addiction here. Now, in this particular case, the addiction is you. They are addicted to you. And that's how, you can kind of flip this and say, well, what's the overall strength of the situation? This person is, and for lack of a better term, this person is kind of obsessed. They're not obsessed. It's kind of an interesting situation, because normally when a person, there are times when a person you could be in a relationship with this individual. Okay, not all obsessions are done from afar. Like a person's watching you from afar and really wants to be with you, and they're just kind of checking you out through the bushes and stuff, like looking through the window and the shades and stuff like that. This person's actually in a relationship with you, and they are obsessed with you. They're addicted to you. Okay, and that's what this situation is here. This person is addicted to you. That's why, even though they feel trapped, even though there's this 5 of Pentacles, get left out in the cold, they're like, hey, listen, I'm gonna stay with this because you're like a fix to them. They're addicted to you. They can't kind of live without you, pretty much. So, again, that may not be problematic right now. That could prove to be problematic in the future, for sure. But for right now, it's working towards your advantage here. Also, we have the Emperor card here, which means this person is willing to take control of the situation, assert themselves, and really let you know what's on their mind, where they want. So again, you're not really gonna have to wonder about what's on this person's mind. They're gonna put it all out there. They're gonna leave nothing to the imagination. Also, we have the Four of Swords. So there's going to be opportunity here because we had the Karma card earlier. This is going to be a contemplation, reflection, and outward reflection. Seeing how things are kind of how you guys are going to be taken outside of this situation, outside of your bubble as a couple. So there's kind of been some contemplation, some thought put behind that. We also got the Two of Cups here. So this person also wants to be not only your lover, but your friend as well. For now, they're willing to share. But I do feel as though this is probably going to have to be something you're probably going to have to address as time goes on. You know, I can see this situation going in the direction of, yeah, well, I know you got friends, but I want to be your best friend. I want to be your main friend. And then it'll kind of pretty much turn into I want to be your only friend. So there is that, okay? And that's something you're probably going to have to address in the future. So with that being said, before I shut this thing down, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? Cards I need to see. Some cards I need. Okay, so Spirit's saying at some point you may have to give this situation a little bit of space. I've been kind of saying that too. You know, I know you love this individual, but you may have to get some space to put so you can put down some ground rules. Also, revision. You want to may have to revise the nature of the relationship here, and like it's, again, reestablishing some ground rules here. Because again, this is going to be a situation. This person just begins to become all-consuming at some point. And finally, here we have consistency. Okay, make sure that the message that you're sending out with this particular individual is very consistent. It's very consistent. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, you want to know more about this particular situation, I will definitely leave a link down in the description box below. Also, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this reading that do and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel. It also helps the algorithm really take my very unique style of tarot reading out to the others that may enjoy my style as well. So thank you in advance for that. And my name is Adonis. I love you guys. I'll absolutely see you next time. Bye-bye.